Hello and welcome back to Let's Make the Legend of Zelda episode 27. Today is December 20th, 2025, transmitting live here from Tokyo, Japan. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm getting really close to the end, to finishing the first part of this long-ass project that I'm undertaking. I am finishing the overworld in this month, in December. So I have 2 weeks left. I'm pretty much done. I've been just finding things that I need to fix. There's a couple large issues that I need to address. Not problems, it's just features that I need to update. And just let me make sure that I can hear myself talk. Yes, stream is working. Okay. Just checking everything because I'm a one-man show here. But looks okay. So YouTube, I'm streaming in Twitch as well. Though I'm not, I don't know. So let's hope it works. Anyway, if it doesn't work, it's okay. As long as it works in YouTube for now, I'm happy. Okay, let's get this done. All right. So what I'm gonna do today is firstly update you a little bit. So if you saw my previous stream, this is my to-do for December, right? Every month I've been having my list of things to do. And as you can see, most of these things are checked, which means I have implemented and they're in the game. Now I just need to work on the graveyard, the logic of the genies, like the ghosts that spawn, and then if you kill the leader ghost of a section, then all the ghosts disappear and drop loot. Also, the loot rate, the drop rate of the loot is not exactly like what it is in the original game. My enemies drop loot and they drop according to the proper tables. You know, there's A, B, C, X tables enemies. They do that, but there's a little bit more to that. And there's like force drops, like force bomb drops, things like that. That's not been implemented. I need to do that. Essentially, if I do these two things, plot the meat that you can just drop on the floor, I can do that. But what it doesn't do yet is it doesn't lure enemies towards it. But everything else is there, I think. So I'm gonna go through the whole overworld, play through the whole thing once again, and I'm sure I'm gonna find a few things that are weird or not correct, and then I'm gonna add them to my list, and that helps me to, you know, tackle them. Maybe we can even fix a couple of those in the video, in the stream. So without further ado, let's go. So starting, just increasing my screen size, hit play, and I'm gonna be playing with the 8-bit DO, which is fully supported, which is great because honestly it just really feels like the original game. All right, starting from here, 3 hearts, no items, nothing at all. Yeah, I started with 255 rupees just because otherwise I would have to spend a lot of time collecting them. But obviously when the game is finished, I'll start them at 0. It's dangerous to go alone, take this. Yes, I will take it. Okay, something that it bothers me is that the text covers the face of the NPC. So I need to do something about that. And also I'm thinking later, when I'm dealing with cosmetics, like the font should be more like 8-bit font and not just like Arial. Okay, I have the sword, and the sword only triggers the beam attack when I have full 3 hearts, like in the original game. And at this point, the first thing that I like to do is to go get the blue ring. Because with the blue ring, which costs 250 rupees, which is by far the most expensive item in the game, then Link's damage get reduced. Like the damage that you receive from enemies get reduced by half, making you a lot more durable. Because in the early stages of the game, everything hits quite hard, and you only have 3 hearts, so you can get killed quite quickly. My game, I'm finding, is a lot more difficult than the original game because I'm attacked from all angles. From enemies that should not be in one single screen, because this is more like an open world affair. You know, as long as the enemy is on the world and they shoot shit, they can actually aim for me. Alright, and then here is where the shop... see what I mean? Just like that. Gone. Okay, no worries. Fear nothing. I'm gonna just start again. This happens. It's part of the game. It's part of the fun part. Okay. Let me see. Twitch is not working. Why is Twitch? Yeah. No, I am okay in Twitch. Alright. Never mind. Okay. Take 2. I have nothing. Gotta get the sword. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. No, you take this. Okay, let's go. And then I'm gonna go north, get a couple of rupees. Though I don't really need the rupees right now because I'm full. And I'm gonna do the normal playthrough that I would do in the game, right? The way I like to play this game is I like to first... Oh my god, once again I only have one heart. Yes. Yeah, okay, so what I like to do in this game is to first get the money to buy the blue ring, because as you can see, otherwise I'm quite weak and vulnerable. Just need to make sure these guys get out of the way. Alright, cool. And then once you got to 50, come buy the ring. And a nice touch that I added is that, as you can see, I'm now blue because I'm wearing the blue ring, right? But this guy is green because when I entered the store for the first time, I was wearing my green tunic. If I go out and in again, this guy is wearing a blue male, like me. He's such a fan. He's such a fan. In the original game, that happened because of memory management. Like, there was constraints with the colors and the palettes that could be displayed in one screen at the same time. So to fix that, the developers decided to share the palette between the merchant and Link. And also Zelda, by the way. So Zelda will be wearing whatever color of tunic you're wearing when you go rescue her. So yeah, I didn't have to do that. I went out of my head to implement that because I do not have memory problems. And I mean like physical RAM memory problems, like Miyamoto had 40 years ago. Okay, bomb. Yes, I need bombs to reveal some heart containers. The fairy heals me. I'm here. I don't have the candle, so I need money. I have a bomb. So the next thing I like to do is get the candle, because with the candle I get access to a lot more rupees, stashes, right? Like there's this moblin that helps you and gives you money sometimes. And normally to reveal that you need the candle, and the candle is 60 rupees. So while I'm getting some rupees here, I'm gonna walk towards the south shore, which is where I can get a heart container. No, you know what? I'm gonna go for the other one because on the way I'm gonna go get 100 rupees secret stash, and I'm gonna show you where it is. See, with the blue ring already I feel a lot more protected, because it's as if I have 6 hearts now. It's crazy how it works. Okay, I only have one bomb. Bombs are scarce the way the code is it right now, so I need to just really implement that logic. I mean, it's not that the bombs are abundant in the original game, but I think they're more abundant than the way I have done it now. So with the bomb in hand, I'm gonna open this cave, go in there, and then this gentleman once again is giving me 2 hearts. Why is it doing that? This is a glitch. I don't like it. I do not like this. Why is it happening? Why is it happening? Why is it giving... I already looked into it and I couldn't find the reason. This is the only cave that this happens. It's so strange. Annoying, because when I was testing, not on camera, it wasn't doing this, and now it is doing. It's like, what is the difference? Okay. Alright, well, I mean, yay, I suppose. For the... another thing I have to check. I'll check more thoroughly next time. It wasn't like a one-time thing. Seems to do that only when I'm streaming. Oof. Okay, so I'm gonna go get... And those tech dice are still jumping on me there, so that's not good. And then here, there is a fake wall that you can go through. And sure enough, you enter here. And this is one of the coolest NPCs in the whole game, because he gives you, just because, 100 rupees. Alright, perfect. So now I have enough money to get the candle. So I'm gonna go back. It'd be nice if I can get some more hearts. I'm gonna get the letter while I'm here. Show this to the old woman. So the old woman, if I go to her cave, she's not gonna do anything. She's gonna stare at me. But if I give her the letter, then she's gonna start selling medicine to me, which is very important. So I need like references. Like this guy is vouching for me, the old dude. It's like, this guy is cool. So, see, I took a fairy there. That's why I got 3 hearts. I was lucky. So, let's see. I don't have bombs yet. It would be nice to have a bomb to get more hearts. I'm gonna go this way because the blue enemies right now are the ones that give me bombs. Or have a chance to give me bombs when I kill them. Okay, I got 1. I need... How many bombs I really need? Just 1 more would be nice. Something that I'm thinking of doing is like when Link is behind a rock, try to make the walls transparent. Like here, for example, like I can't see myself. It's not good. So I'm gonna see if I can pull that off. I don't know exactly how to do that. I might need to research. Here, I cannot go there because I don't have the raft. I cannot grab that heart because I don't have the ladder. So later on I will. Okay. I don't think I can buy the candle here. No, only bombs. That's okay. This guy also can drop bombs. So let's see. But they take so many hits with the wooden sword. The wooden sword is so weak. It's like the progression items are quite strong, or to say like very noticeable. When you don't have the ring to when you have the ring, there's a huge difference. Also, when you have this wooden sword to when you have the white sword, it's a massive difference because most enemies now you can kill them with 1 hit. And even after that, there is a third sword, the magic sword, and that's like 3 times as powerful as the wood sword. Okay, so I have a bunch of bombs now, so I'm gonna put this one here. I think this is a let's make some... shite. This guy takes 20 rupees, yeah. Okay, the guy that gives... there's like a casino somewhere here. I think it's here. Yeah. Let's play money-making game. It's okay. I don't want to gamble right now. I need another bomb here to reveal a... What? Okay, there it is. Another heart. Okay, how many hearts are you going to give me? 1? Yes. So he's giving me just 1. I don't know why the other one is doing that. Annoying. I don't like those bugs that I'm totally clueless as to why. I'll fix it somehow. Don't worry. I'll figure it away. I'll manage. Okay, so I have 6 hearts. I should have only 5, so it's okay. Now I'm gonna go get the candle. And then maybe I should go get the white sword. In fact, I can get the white sword now. Get back here. The white sword being at the top of the map. So I can go from here. No, that's a fairy fountain. Let's see. Let's put some BGM, man. There. Let's see a bit more lively around here. Boom, 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 boom. 5 rupees. See, 5 rupees are also rare in my loot. There's another shop here. I think it's a medicine woman. Yeah, so I'm gonna give her the letter. And look, I give it to her and she start talking to me, and now I can buy medicine. But I'm not gonna buy medicine because then I wanna be able to afford the candle. And that's my priority now after I get the white sword. And then after the white sword I get the candle, and I should also get the magic shield, because the magic shield allows me to block these magic balls that damn are pretty annoying. And then here there is pay me and I'll talk, but I know what you're gonna tell me already, so I'm not gonna use my money there, you greedy lady. Okay, here I gotta be careful because there's a Lionel. Yeah, but he was in a good position this time. Okay, master using, and you can have this. You can get the sword only when you have 5 hearts. So yep, I'm coming here, grabbing the sword, and now I'm a lot more powerful. I'm looking a lot more better, a lot more stronger now. My attacks are fierce, and my armor is impregnable. Let's keep going. So I have 114 rupees, 115. Now I can kill these Zoras with 1 hit, which is quite satisfying. There, they're so annoying, these guys. Oh, especially when you don't have the magic shield. If I buy the magic shield, I won't be able to afford. No, I'll get the candle, because with the candle I can get more rupees, and then with those rupees I'll buy the magic shield. Yeah, but see, like now enemies drop like flies. One hit and they're gone. I got the clock stopwatch. That's why enemies are frozen in place while I'm blinking like this, like flashing different colors, and that lasts for 15 seconds. And then after that, enemies resume their movement and attack patterns. Yeah, so here is gonna be 30 rupees actually. If I select the bomb, boom. Yeah, it's a secret to everybody. Your secret's safe with me. Don't worry. Alright, here's where I'm gonna buy the candle. There you go. And see, this guy is selling the magic shield for 160. I can't afford it. You don't have enough rupees. But that's because you're a greedy bastard. It's super expensive. But luckily, I know a place where the same shield can be sold at a discount for 90 rupees, which is exactly how many rupees I have right now. So now with this thing, I can start burning bushes, get some stashes. This was a modded stash. Still, I appreciate it. You know, these moblins, they work for Ganon, right? So why are they giving me money? There's some traitors. There's some, like, group of rebels trying to help Link to end the Ganon nonsense. Right, now I had the big shield, right? Big ass shield that is gonna protect me against magic beams. For example, these guys. Oops. I mean, I still can get hit from behind. Can't help that. Now, there is another heart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here. And man, I should skip it just so it's fair, but I don't care. I'm just gonna grab it, see if I find another glitch. So only 1 heart. So it's only that shop that is giving me 2 hearts for some reason, but not always, which is strange. Okay, so with the candle I can reveal more rupees, but because I'm at this stage now, I have all the armor that I want or I could get at this point. I'm gonna start going to the dungeons. Now, the dungeons are not made. I'm working first on the outside world. So everything you're seeing here, everything, I'm finishing that this year, before the end of this 2025. And then on the first half of the next 2026, the next year, I'm gonna start working on the dungeons, the inside of the dungeons. So right now, the way I made it, it's so I just place on where the dungeons are, like the items that you would get within the dungeon, right? So imagine that I go into the tree, beat the dungeon, defeat the boss, get Triforce. So I'm gonna get the Triforce. Yay! So Link picks it up, and now you have 1/8 of a Triforce in there. This is how it worked. The Triforce was 8 pieces of a Triforce in the original game. And then you get the bow, and then you get the boomerang, and a heart container. Why not? Now look, I cannot select the bow. It's not a glitch, it's just I don't have any arrows. So in the original game, if you do not have arrows, then you cannot choose that slot. Or if you only have the arrows, you cannot select them either. But I'm gonna use the boomerang, just check it out. Right, the boomerang, it's handy because it just freezes enemies in place. Like that guy is frozen in there just for a few seconds, but I can kill him. So it freezes them, and I'm able to escape and like maneuver around them. Okay, what? So level 2. Let's look for level 2. So I got another clock. Level 2 is to the east. These guys are not flying because they're frozen. There's a category of enemies, the X enemies, that do not drop any loot under any circumstances. Most of them are enemies in dungeons. So here. What can I get here? The arrows. Okay, might as well get them. There's no better deal. I don't have enough rupees. Okay, fine. Whatever. Oops. Okay, I don't really need them anyway for now. Okay, level 2 is on the back there. So let's go. Yeah, with a white sword, all these moblins drop like flies. Blue enemies, not a problem. This guy is kind of like hovering around. I need to see why some enemies do that, because then I cannot reach him. I cannot reach him with this, but I can burn him. Ah, he can die. Damn it. Okay. Whoops. Alright, so same deal. Imagine I'm gonna go to level 2, finish it, get the heart container, the boomerang. This is the magical boomerang, so now it's been upgraded. The yellow boomerang's gone. Triforce piece. Now I have 2 Triforce pieces, and I can continue. And this guy's still not. Okay, that will do. Let me try the boomerang. So the boomerang, I also fixed it this week. It was not working properly. Now it freezes enemies. Oh shit, it's not. Okay, there it is. It's frozen. How long? Yeah. Okay, armors. Armors were not being frozen last time, so you see? Okay. Okay, yeah, it freezes them. Nice. Nice. Some rupees here. Okay, now I can afford the arrows, so let's go buy them. Where was the shop? Man, Double Dragon 2 has the best music. Fairy, 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 come here, come here, come here. Yes. Freaking fairy always finds a way to fly away from me. It's very shy. Oh, here is the shop for the arrows. Okay, perfect. Broke again, but not a problem. And arrows, the thing is, there's no arrow stash. There's no counter for arrows like any other Zelda game you would have. What counts as arrows is your rupees. See, I have 11 rupees. And if I shoot an arrow, like to this guy for example, and I miss, see how my rupees are decreasing? And arrows are quite weak. It's essentially equivalent to 1 wood sword slash, yeah. But then much later in the game you get the silver arrows, and those are equivalent to magical sword hits, like 3 hits. But you only get that. Ah, that was not it. It's this one. I need to wait 10 seconds. Cool down, cool down, cool down. Yes. 30 rupees. Very good. Right. Now we're heading towards level 3. Die, die, die. Die. Cannot reach him. So level 3 is on the southwest of the map. Just this way. And across a little bridge. Ah, like so. And then in there's another lady that sells me medicine, but I'm okay, I suppose for now. Medicine becomes really important when you're in like inside dungeons for me. Level 6 for example. That you definitely need to have some. Or for the final boss or final level. For the outside world, if you're a beginner I suppose, but yeah. Okay, here is level 3. You will get the raft, harpies, and the Triforce. So see, the Triforce is getting there. I have so these items on top here, they're passive. They work under certain circumstances automatically, and these ones you have to select them, the ones you have here. So yeah, imagine that I finished the dungeon, came out, I don't know, maybe next time, March, I think. I'm gonna make them in order, so. Okay, now I need to go to level 4. And to go to level 4, I need to use the raft that I just acquired. Let's do that. Die. Soras are so awesome to kill because they're so annoying otherwise. Now on the raft, I just need to stand there and move links across. Something that I changed was that while I'm in the raft, I'm invincible. I removed that because in the original game I think you cannot be attacked while you're on the raft. So I'm kind of doing it the same. I'm just trying to see if I get hit, but yeah. So anyway, I remove the collider while I'm in transit and then I reactivate it here. Okay, so level 4, I would get the ladder, another heart piece, and a Triforce piece. There you go. So you make a lot of progress when you don't have to beat the dungeons. So that's something that I'm noticing here. And if you know where everything is, right? Like back in the day when you didn't know what you were doing, I mean, if you were lucky, you might have the manual, but you know, not always. Even the manual was very cryptic sometimes. Okay, another clock. Now what I'm gonna do is go use the ladder in the shore, because I can get another heart piece. Boom, boom. There. So this is the shop that is glitching out, so I don't know. I need to check what's going on there. Ah, okay, so in here I can also get some money, I think, if I do have bombs. Boom. Yay, 30 rupees. Building the stash again. There. Ah, bomb. Yes. Okay, look, other than the shop giving me 2 heart pieces. Ah, here, I can get another heart piece here, because I have the raft. You go to this cool looking dungeon. It's not a dungeon really, it's this guy. Once again, okay, so this one also just gave me 1 heart, which is cool, it's correct. I'm gonna end up with an extra heart here. Okay, so there. And then now that I have the ladder, now the ladder doesn't work like a real ladder in this game. It works like a bridge, like this. See, I put the ladder on the water and I can reach for things. And it only works over water. And yeah, it connects these little things. Like honestly, on the outside world, that's its only function. It's not really necessary on the outside world, at least, to reach like a dungeon or anything. Within dungeons, yeah, you definitely need the ladder to finish some dungeons. Okay, so now I'm level 4 finished. Now I'm gonna go do level 5. Let's see. Level 5 will be up here. Ah, yeah, and something that I did this week as well. I'm very happy how it turned out. Level 5 is a little bit of a maze, a simple maze though. Like it requires you to go in a sequence in the screen to reach it. No, I don't think I don't need anything from there. Also, it's not here. Oops. Where is it? Looking at the map. Ah, yes, right here. Here, look. If I walk here, see how the camera now looks from above. If you saw my last stream, this is what I thought it would be a good idea to do. Because here, in the original game, you cannot go left. If you go left, you're put back here on the right side of the screen, and you can keep doing this all day long, and nothing's gonna happen. Also, if you wanna go down, you're gonna be put up. So like it's not like a maze thing. The only way to get out of here is one way. Come back here, which puts you back where you came from, but that's it. Or there is a hint somewhere in the game. If you pay some money to one NPC, it will tell you go up, up, up in the mountain. And what it means is you have to go up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you are here at the top. So that's how it works in the original game. And I was kind of getting confused, or like I wasn't sure how to do it, because we have open world, right? So it was kind of tricky to do this. But I think that was a good solution. I'm happy with it, so I'm gonna keep that. So that was level 5, and I got the recorder, which is pretty cool because a recorder takes you to dungeons that you already completed. And I also implemented that this week. Before, it was just taking you to every dungeon, even the ones that you haven't finished. But now it just really checks which Triforce you own, and based on that, it takes you to that dungeon. So, for example, if I leave here, I'm back here. So if I want to get back to the castle, I need to do the same 5 times. So there's no way for me to come to this side of the map from this way. I have to go around. Or now that I have the recorder, let's use it up. So it picks me up, takes Link to dungeon number 1. So it goes in order, right? Here, and then once again I'm gonna go this time to level 2 because I finished it. And now my goal is to go to level 6, and to go to level 6 I need to go to the west side of the map, which is the most dangerous one, with the Lionels and the genies and the graveyard, everything. So I'm gonna just let this thing drop me in level 3 and then walk from here. And then to get to the west side of the map, you have to do another similar kind of dungeon, not dungeon, maze, like the one for level 5, but it's a different sequence. So let me show you. I'm just gonna get my hearts refilled. Thank you, kind fairy. Okay, so to go there I need to... Oh, actually there's some rupees here that I can get with the candle. A lot of rupees, I would say, because there's one for 100. Another one of those generous moblins somewhere here. Yes. 100 rupees. My man! Thanks. And then there's 10 rupee here. And yeah, as you can see, there is items there, but that's because that's where level 7 is. So I'm gonna go first level 6. I'm gonna go in order. Though to get to level 7, all you need is a recorder. So in theory, in the original game, you could actually go from level 5, you can go to level 7. It was quite open back in the day, surprisingly so. For better or for worse. It's a secret to everybody. 10 rupees. Thank you. Alright, so let's keep going. Now I'm gonna go to the Lost Forest, and this is it. See, the camera once again changed. Oh. The sword doesn't work in the Lost Forest, so I need to write that down in my to-do list. I didn't notice this when I was making it, so let me just add this to my to-dos. Playtest. And then do... Nope. Here. Then one of these, and I'm gonna say so. Sword beam colliding with nothing within the Lost Woods. Hey. Okay, let's go back. Let's keep going. Okay, so here, once again, to get out of here, so even though I came from the north part, if I go north, I'm just putting south. If I go south, I'm just putting north. If I go west, I'm gonna be putting east. So you're like, what the fuck am I gonna do here? The only way to get out of here is once again going this way and kind of try again. So this is what locks access to the west side of the map, because even if you have the recorder, you cannot go there because we haven't finished any dungeon on that side. So you have to go through here. Well, I'm lying. There is another way with the ladder. Actually, you can go from here, cross the ladder here, and you get access again. But yeah, this is more interesting. So anyway, to get out of here, you once again you pay an NPC, or you can trial and error. So there's a sequence. The sequence here being up, left, down, and left. So once I go left, I'll be out, right? If I go somewhere else, I break the sequence and I have to start all over again, which is how the game operates in the original Zelda. There you go. So in here you would get the tune, the that you reveal something, and now you're here, you're fighting Lionels, but because I have my white sword, you know, they're not that dangerous. The blue one needs 2 hits. And there's a few things that I need to get from this side of the map. One being the bracelet, power bracelet. Because the power bracelet allows me to do a couple things. Push rocks. The rocks are actually pushable. Okay, so this is something that I need to implement before the end of the year. Normally in the original game, you will be able to touch these graves, and genies would spawn. Genies being these ghosts, guys. The genies that spawn, you cannot hit them with anything. You cannot kill them, but they can hit you. But then the only genies that you can hit is these ones, the ones that are already in the map, right? If you kill a genie, it will despawn genies in that area, and all those genies are gonna drop loot for you, the ones that you couldn't hit. So I need to do that. I need to do that somehow. Okay, so this is level 6, so might as well just go get it because I'm right here. And then in here you will get another heart piece, you get another Triforce piece, and the magic wand, which is quite cool. Magic wands is one of the awesome items in this game. So it works as the sword, so you can hit it with the physical wand like melee if you're close to an enemy, but also, as you can see, it shoots this beam of magic. And the beam is equivalent to the white sword, so it's quite strong. I don't know, no, it's not true, because what the white sword would be already dead. Oops. Ah no, so the beam is not as strong as the actual wand itself. I need to check that. Again. Okay, so let's go. So from here, there's another cave. I think it's a medicine lady. Okay, yeah. Should I buy medicine? Yeah, why not? And the medicine takes the place of the letter, as you can see here. Okay, so that's perfect. And with the medicine, I can heal myself whenever I need. Okay, so let's go here. I'm gonna go get the bracelet. The bracelet is an optional item, but if you do not have it, it means that you will not get the best sword in the game. So yeah, that's that. So in the 5th Armas here, you touch him, reveal him, you can just kill him, and then that croissant looking thing is not a piece of bread, it's actually a bracelet, and it goes up here. It's one of those secondary automatic items. Okay, let's go down. And now I'm gonna show you how it works. So in here, one of these rocks can be pushed, not all of them, just some of them, and then you push the rock and it reveals some stairs. If I go in there, it's a warp system that is in this game, and it can take you to 3 different places. So it's 4 different places, and from each one you can go to the other 3. I can't remember which one is which. Okay, this one takes me to the south of the map, near the first screen of the game, but that's okay. I can just push it, go back. Let's try this one. Okay, I'm back where I came from. Oops, and it's already pushed. So yeah, so let me try this one. Okay, so it pushed me all the way over here because I don't think I can put it in. Yeah, you can push this one, reveals this stair. I don't know, this one. Okay, so this is the last one. So yeah, this is the 4th location. So as you can see, it's like some nice, not fast travel, but yeah, so you push this one, disappears the tree, and reveals the ladder. Okay, now how do I get back to where I want it to be? Nope. Yeah, okay, I'm here. Okay, so so now what I need to do, what I want to do, is go get the magic sword, because I have more than enough hearts. Normally you need 12 hearts, or 13, which was it? 12 hearts to get it. And you just need to push this grave, and you couldn't see very well, but yeah, there's a ladder there. So you get in there, master using it, and you can have it. There you go. So I have by far the strongest sword in the game. Yeah. So yeah, now enemies, the strongest enemy in the outside world is Genie, and even him just takes now 2 hits to die. With the original sword, I think it's 9 hits, the wood sword. So it's like, this thing is like 3 times as powerful. Okay, so I need to go to level 7. Level 7 is all the way across the map. Oh no, that's not true. It's near the Lost Woods. Yeah, I was thinking level 8. Okay, so let me once again go back. Even the blue Lionels, I think, are now killable with 1 hit. So yeah, outside world enemies are now pretty non-consequential. Right, so I'm back here, but because I'm just trying to get out, I just need to go right, and I'm out of them. And this, okay, so this is something I added this week again. This week I was very productive, man. So here, ignoring these items, right, because it's a dead giveaway that there's something in here. In the original game, you wouldn't have the items there, of course. You have to go in the dungeon, like I explained before. So you will come here, and it looks like a fairy lake, but there's no fairy. There's a fairy next to it, like on the screen next to it, right? So it's like, what happens here? Well, what happens here in the original game is you have to reveal it. and there is a hint somewhere inside the dungeon that says secrets lie where the fairies don't live. And with that, 40 years ago, as a little boy, you might actually be so clever. They said like, so there's something here. It has to be something. And after you try everything, you might actually play the flute and check it out. Yeah, look at that. So in the original game, this is how it works. Honestly, I kind of tried to replicate as much as I could. The water shifts. It goes through like a rainbow effect for a couple seconds, and then it disappears, and then it puts you there. Puts you like the entrance to level 7. And in level 7, you would get a heart piece. And remembering that I'm exceeding the limit by 1 at this point, I was still missing 1. Because there's one last dungeon that we would need to beat, and that would be level 8. But I'm lying, there's 2 more. So level 8 to complete the full Triforce, and once you have a full Triforce, you can enter level 9. Alright, so now I'm gonna go to level 8. So let me see if I can... Oh, the flute is not gonna work here. You have to get out of this area, and now it works. So I'm just gonna give myself a little boost. If I put my level 5 is kind of close. Yeah, okay, let's go level 5. And then from level 5 I'll walk to level 8. I also really like the way I implemented the recorder, because you get to see like the map on top, right? Okay, so get out of the maze, get down here. And then go down towards the woods. Let me remember where was this around. Let's see from here. Just checking the minimap a little bit. The minimap in my game, in my version, is a lot more useful, because in the original game it's really just a like a block in a dot, so there's no detail to it. Okay, the red candle. I didn't mention the red candle. The red candle, you can shoot up to 2 fireballs at the same time. It doesn't have the cooldown that the blue one has. So the blue candle in the original game, you shoot once and only once per screen. Because remember, the original game is scrolls on each screen, so the game kind of resets itself every time you move. But in this case, because I have open world, I just implemented like a 10-second cooldown. And the red candle doesn't have that. So the red candle really helps you to try to figure out which bushes are burnable or not. Because honestly, back in the day, there was no hints. You wouldn't know. You would have to like try and burn them all. And that one being the woods, the bush that reveals the entrance to level 8. But if I go there, the game's gonna glitch because it's not implemented. So I'm gonna go the other way. And this is the items that you would get. Now, okay, so that book there is the Bible, is called in the original game. So if you notice now, if I shoot the magic wand, it just kind of disappears when it hits something. Oh, okay, it's hitting the bushes right there. Okay, maybe I should make it shoot right straight ahead from Link, like in the middle, so it doesn't clashes with the woods. Okay, so if I get the Bible, now it enhances the magic wand. Because now when it hits anything, you just get fire. It just burns. And yeah, it's awesome. There must be a limit to how many fires the magical wand spawns in the original game. I don't think this is normal. I need to check. So the magic wand must have some limitation in the original game, which I can't remember from top of my head. So let me just make sure I check that later. Magic wand spawn limit, as well as fire limit, check and implement. Save. Good. Alright, so I'm getting an extra heart, which is strange because now you have a heart over here, which shouldn't happen. Master sword, master key. With that key, only works inside dungeons. You would open any door now, like no problem, except the very last door in the dungeon 9 that requires you to have this right here. What happened to the Triforce? Oh, okay. Triforce 8 disappears when I lift it up. Okay. It's little things, but gotta get fixed them. So Dungeon 8 disappears when Link hauls it up. Disappears? Yes. Triforce, yeah, okay, save. Alright. Next. Okay, so look at that. So now I have all the Triforce. And which item am I missing here? The meat. The meat. I haven't bought the meat. So the meat, you have to buy it. And one way that I remember to buy it is in the shop where I bought the ring. But there's other ones. No, not here. So I'm just gonna go buy the meat. So I have every item. I love how I have like an extra heart. Oh, that's hilarious. I need to fix that. No worries, I will. Just makes the game that much easier. Okie dokie. So now I'm gonna walk to where I know for a fact that they sell the meat, which is near where I got the... Yeah, no, not here. Where I got the blue ring. Down here. Actually, with the candle here, I should probably try and burn more things. It's just that some bushes, there's just a dude that takes money from you. Let me see, was it this one here, or this one? Ah, there it is. Yeah, he takes money. Asshole. Is there another one down here? No, let's see. Just burn everything. Burn them all. There. This one is better. Medicine. Okay, I don't need that. Okay. So let's go and get that meat. And then we'll make our final approach, a final destination towards Death Mountain. At the top of the map, where the Dungeon 9 and Ganon and Zelda are waiting for me. Which will be implemented probably around the summer next year. Dungeon. I mean, when I'm just dreaming of when I'm implementing Ganon, because that means I'm almost done with the game. No, this one is the actual shop with the meat. These guys are hovering around. You see, like, they're kind of like not on the ground, but some of them do. Why they do that? I don't know. Okay, there's the meat right there. Ooh, $100. Now the meat right now is one of those things that I'm still to implement, and because what it does is it is a mandatory item in the game. To complete the game, you need to have at least one meat, because in Dungeon 7 or so, there's a hungry moblin that it just says grumble grumble, and you don't know what that means, right? But what happens is that you give him the meat and he lets you pass. You cannot kill it, as you have killed like hundreds of those guys. You're kind of take pity of him because he's hungry and not really attacking you, so you give the meat, and that he lets you pass, and you can complete the game. In the outside world, you can put the meat on the floor as a kind of decoy. For example, like I can do that. I can put the meat on the floor, and normally you can only put one meat at a time, but I haven't finished implementing the meat. I will get around to that this week, I hope. And then the meat just disappears. It stays there for a while, and what it does really is that you put it on the floor, and all enemies within a certain radius will be attracted to it. Like, oh, meat, they're hungry and they want to eat it. And it distracts them. It's like a decoy that you can use to escape or to kill them. And so I need to do that. Okay, so let me use the record to get to level 6 and then walk to Death Mountain. Alright, let's see. Death Mountain. There it is. Getting close to the end of the game here. I'm very happy because I haven't seen any crashes, any like nasty bugs. You know, it's been quite minor, the bugs that I'm seeing. I'm pretty happy with that, so I'm just gonna revive all these guys, all of them. I don't care. I have too many hearts anyway. See, in the original game, there's a limit how many you can spawn because of memory limitation. Huh? Okay, so I'm glad I noticed that. Okay, so if I have the bracelet, I should not spawn it again. Let me type that. edit. So this is why you do playtests, because otherwise you will probably not notice. Once you have the bracelet, the armors should not drop it again. Yeah, easy. Not a problem. Okay. I was gonna spawn all the armors. I don't care. I don't even care. Chaos. Chaos. Whoa. It's okay. I'm way too strong anyway. Nobody's gonna kill me. I'm gonna take that bracelet again. I mean, it doesn't really crash the game. It shouldn't really. Now I have a bracelet for each arm. Die, die, die. Man, they're all fast. Some of them should be fast, but not all of them. It seems like I got some RNG that most of them are fast. There. Okay. So I need to go find the... Let me just have a quick, glance around Dead Mountain. I feel like I haven't thoroughly tested Dead Mountain. And I'm very safe because I'm armed to the teeth. Yeah, here. I think there's... yeah, you can only have up to 8 bombs. But within a couple dungeons you can increase that cap to how many bombs you can get. From 8 to 12 and then 8 to 16 bombs, and you have to pay 100 rupees each time. Okay, so let's see. Can't see what's going on. There's another place here I can bomb. Oops, too far. Yes. Pay me for the door. Okay. Man, why are you living in a cave, dude? That's weird. Okay, there's like there's the cornermost part of the dungeon right here. Was there anything here? Anything interesting? There was like a shop in there, I don't remember. No, it's just these guys. I can push this? No. You know what? I'm remembering now. I'm remembering, top of my head, in the game, you were able to... I think you were able to push one rock here and something happened. Yeah. Because the one, yeah, so it's not this one, but this one in the arrow here. Something happened in the original game, if I remember correctly. So I'm gonna investigate, and I think you reveal an entrance or something. What else could you do? I wanna check. So edit. I need to play the original game just to answer those questions. So check if any rock in the arrow rock formation is pushable, and if so, implement it. Alright. Yeah, something, it just kind of came to me that you were able to push that, I think. Alright, anyway. Okay, so this looks okay. Going back to the other side. And then we can get down here. Can I bomb that? Yes, I can. Oh no, no I can't. Maybe here? Yes. Oh, minus 20. Oof. That's okay. I don't really need rupees anymore. Let's see. Let's see. So how do I go up there again? Just, climb. Oh yeah, this is the part that I told you that you do not... See, this is cool. I can see through the walls here, but that's not really by... It's kind of by accident. Oh, there you go. Okay, I can put the ladder and I can go through. So this is another way you can get to that side of the map without going through the Lost Woods, but you need a ladder. Okay, I'm gonna walk this way. That is not properly placed. So there is this... This is a bombable wall, but looks like it's not properly placed. So that giveaway. Need to fix that. edit. Weird store door on death mountain. Where is that? North mid. On stairs to dungeon 9. How do you intend to have the player see over the mountains? Will the camera adjust? Thanks for the question. So great question. I'm debating myself what to do. So when I started making this game, the camera was following Link behind him, so it was like a third person kind of view. I kind of changed that to be kind of like fixed, as you can see it now. Always look at Link from the south of the screen. So I'm thinking that I will enable both, and the user can choose, right? Like you can keep using this view from this side, or you can swap the camera to just follow you behind. But there's also, I've seen other games in which when the camera, there's something between the camera and Link. There's a thing called ray tracing. So it's like a laser, that if the laser doesn't meet Link, then that thing that is hitting should be transparent. Like the alpha channel should be 0 or something like that. So that's another way in which could be probably an elegant solution no matter what, like whichever camera mode you're using. I think that could work, but I'm not sure how to implement it. I've just seen it done in other games. For example, here, there's an obstacle between the laser, the camera laser, and Link. So this thing should be transparent. So I'm thinking that would be a good way to do it and give you the user more freedom. Now I just need to find a way. Oof, I'm just getting in debt here, breaking doors. Okay, and then so the last screen would be here. This is where I'm thinking that I need to push some rocks maybe, but I don't know which one. So yeah, something like this happens. There was something here, I'm pretty sure, but I can't remember. I'll check. Okay, so yeah, and then once you have, would the whole mountain become transparent or just the part covering Link? Yeah, excellent question. So let me show you how I section the map. This is the editor, right? So for example, Link right now is Link is here, and the mountain that is blocking him, I'll select it, is this one. So as you can see, is this section right here. So I'm thinking maybe just this section is the one that's gonna be so for example, if I disable it, it's gone, and in the original game, you wouldn't see it anymore, right? So maybe I will not disappear it altogether, just the mesh render. The mesh render will be that. And as you can see, the collider, like that green wireframe that you see here, that one still has the physics, so Link cannot walk through it, and you can still see, right? I don't know. I don't think it's a good idea to disappear altogether, because it could be quite confusing as to why cannot pass through. But something here with the mesh render, or maybe I don't know, like some kind of like transparent material that I could use. Not sure. So here, opaque font, transparent. Nah, doesn't work. Oops. I'm gonna crash the game. No, it didn't work. Yeah, I need to play with it, but I'm thinking something like that. Like it would be nice, just the section that is relevant to the obstacle in the screen, not the whole thing, and not disappear it or make it fully transparent. Just like somehow that you can still. Can you make it semi-transparent? Exactly. That's it. Semi-transparent. That's the word that I was looking. I should be able to. I just have never really tried it before. I need to see how it's implemented in other games, just to have a good idea of what to try. But yeah, the good thing about Unity is it gives you a lot of flexibility with how you handle the materials, which is the paint to these game objects that you add. For example, I'm using this base map, which is the rock. It's a tile that you just repeat. And it has some properties like smoothness and light reflections. But so in there must be a way that I can do that. Like turn alpha value somewhere in the middle. Yeah, you know what you're talking about. Yes, exactly. Something like that. I'm thinking that that is the way to go. In the material. Let me see. Base map. So alpha. Does it change? Doesn't look like. Maybe because the game is running. Maybe I need to stop it and restart the game for it to take effect. Conclusion map, mission. So you see all these things, like, to be honest, many of these I've never used, so I'm not sure. I need to do some research. Yeah, but it would be nice, because otherwise it's annoying to not be able to see where you are, and it's kind of unfair to the player. So yeah, that's something that I need to find a way, but I think you're on the right track. I think that's the solution, to just make it transparent a little bit. Okay, luckily the game didn't crash, especially here in Death Mountain. It's crazy. There's too many obstacles. Alrighty, and then when you arrive here, that would be it. This is Death Mountain. This is where Ganon and Zelda are waiting for you. So you would need a bomb. It's gonna come this way, from this side. You put a bomb. I got the red ring. I was trying to make a big deal about it, but I got the red ring and the silver arrow. So the red ring changes Link color. Even his size changed. Looks pretty mean now. And now the damage you take is reduced by 75%. So it's just 1/3 of the damage that you received when you had the green tunic. So at this point, Link you would think is unkillable. And maybe he's in the outside world. Like, really, enemies outside dungeons are trivial now at this point. But within dungeons, you would still, I mean, honestly, having the blue ring is, for me, mandatory. At least the blue ring. And the red ring, unfortunately, you only get at the very end of the game. It's just like a few screens away from Ganon. So, I don't know. I guess it would be nice if you could get it somehow, some other way. And, I run out of rupees. I cannot shoot the silver arrow. And the silver arrow, I just shot one. You need just one arrow to finish the game, because you can hit Ganon with your sword and he gets to a point where he's stunned, and at that moment you need to shoot a silver arrow and you kill him and you finish the game. Yeah, so that's it, guys. So then you would go in there, and it wouldn't be this empty cave. It would be the insides of Dungeon 9, and especially for level 6 on. Yes, exactly. The wizrobes. I hate wizrobes, but maybe that's because I'm bad. No. Well, I mean, I'm bad too then. There is this difficulty spike. I'm talking to a connoisseur here. I love it. Yeah, man. Level 6 is where, to me, I always need to go with the magic sword, with the blue ring, and with the medicine. Because the wizrobes, I think the wizrobes are, but the blue ones are the most durable enemies in the game, along with the mummies. But the mummies are very predictable. But the wizrobes, they teleport, and when they touch you, they take a ton of health. Like, I know there's people that have finished this game with the green tunic and with no sword, and like speedrunners is like, that's insane. That's insane. No, wizrobes are an absolute pain. Yep, they are. So yeah, that would be the outside run of the game. So yeah, as you can see, I'm pretty happy. At least, there's details, there's some things that I definitely need to get right and better. The camera and the transparencies being one of them for playability. But I'm happy that in the whole playthrough, no crashes, no huge bugs. I just added a few to-do lists here. And I'm gonna have to add as well the one that we were just speaking about. So the camera. That one, I don't know how tricky it's gonna be, but it's important. So camera. So make walls transparent when they are in between camera and Link. Alright, this one. Man, okay, I want to finish all this before the end of the year, so I have 10 days and holidays are happening, so I'll do it. I'll figure it out. Right, well, thank you, user TZ6YD7DW5B. It rolls out of your thought for your questions and just being along for the video. Yeah, so normally I do this every week, every Saturday. I've been doing this for the last 6 months while I've been doing this game. My plan is to finish the whole thing, do the whole game, at least quest 1. I'm thinking dungeons are gonna take me about 6 more months of work, and yeah, let's see how I go. Let's see. I think the blue paths running north and south are supposed to be stairs. Could be a great chance to add some real verticality and enhance that 3D feel. Oh wow, by the end of the year. That's coming fast. It is coming fast, man. You can call me B. Might be easier. Yeah, that's a lot easier. I will call you B then. Thanks, sir. Right, yes. Look, there is some of that. For example, maybe it's easier to see this way. See how there's elevation? I guess the camera sometimes doesn't really help. The elevation, the effect of 3D, right? So yeah, I need to work the camera somehow, like to make it more appealing. When the camera was following Link, it was way easier to see because you will be looking like him. You will follow him like him, something like that, and they would turn, and then you will see like this. Like, sorry, I'm just handling the camera manually, right? So it's a very different experience. And you see more the 3D, so I like that camera angle, but then the obstacles are a lot more noticeable. So yeah, I know I need to do something about that. But yeah, to answer your question, there is some elevation in some cases. For example, here, the game being flat in the original game is, you cannot make it, doesn't make sense in 3D. When I was trying to make the game, it crossed my mind, I'll just make it flat. But then, for example, this part here, it doesn't make sense that the water kind of runs on the same level, even though there's a waterfall here. So at some point I said like, no, I need to add elevation, and that's how I ended up with a few levels. I mean, it's just really on the back of the map. Like if you, for example, stand here, you can see the 2 peaks there. You can see level 2 elevated a bit as well. Other than that, it's pretty flat. Yeah, No, you got it. So there's a little bit of elevation here too, tiny bit. So yeah, right. But I mean, I'm doing it in 3D. Might as well, you know, make it shine on that aspect. Yeah. Oh, I see. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Righty. I gotta go take my car for service, guys. So I do this every Saturday, so you're interested, you know, feel free to subscribe and comment if you saw something that I might have not noticed. Any suggestions, any ideas, you know, how we can do this better. I'm all ears. While I'm developing, it's easy to implement. Okay, well, thank you, B. I'll see you around, buddy, and everybody else, have a great day, have a great weekend, and I'll see you next time.